You're not in love with me. And I'm not in love with you.
I have to do this. We can go. Molly, we can go. I can't do this. I gotta go.
What?
I can't do this.
Oh, God.
What's going on, people? We are back again with some more Moving Mad. And you know what, though? You cannot tell me in this scene here that there's a way to defend Kelly's actions. Okay, listen. Molly says, okay, we love each other. We have love for each other, but we are not in love. Kelly happily nods his head in agreement. He doesn't fight the case. He doesn't contest it. He doesn't say anything. He just goes, nodding his head. And then on top of that, he goes, I gotta go. And this is another episode that goes by where Kelly is running away again. Again. What the hell is going on with this guy? What is going through his mind? Because he won't let nobody in. And that is very frustrating. And it makes it so much more, even more pointless than ever before of why you're here. Because in this one, how could you incriminate yourself by just saying, but I am still in love with you though? Where could you go wrong with that statement? Can somebody make sense out of that one? And you know what? It only gets worse.
Person that don't love me. She told me she don't love me. She's not in love with me, so I'm going. That she's not in love with me, I feel like an idiot. For a person that you love to tell you they're in love with you. Nobody wants to hear that.
But why would you not clarify that you do love her though? Does it really matter? I mean, to be honest with you, if somebody says to you, hey, I have love for you, I do love you, but I'm not in love with you at this moment in time because of what we've been through. And then you agree on the same side, like, yeah, you feel the same way. First and foremost, you're then lying, aren't you? If you really want to look at it this way, there is nothing embarrassing about admitting that you're still in love with someone who doesn't love you anymore or is not in love with you. Because at the end of the day, from what I can see here is that Molly's just saying that, listen, I may have been in love with you at one point, but right now, all I have is love for you. But we're here for a reason, and we're here to try and make it work. At least that's the whole idea of being on the last resort, right? But the fact is, though, how can you make something work if at every turn he walks away? And this isn't one of those conversations where we could say, oh, maybe there's something he's afraid to say, or maybe there's something that Molly has said that is incorrect, because that was never the case. Never the case. I have no idea how this guy survived being a police officer for as long as he did, because goddamn, from what I understand, you need one head of a backbone to be one. And the backbone that he's showing here is not good. Now, don't get me wrong. Love is a different type of challenge. The backbone that you need when it comes to relationships is a different type of ball game. It is unmatched. Because emotions, when they get involved, trust me, it's one head of a task. And I know you all know this. But at the same time, though, those that run away from their emotions are the ones that always end up losing in the end. Those that confront their emotions are the ones that usually end up winning in some format. It may not feel like a win at times, but in the long run, it will eventually, because at least you're not afraid of the emotions. Kelly, Jesus Christ. There's no explanation for this guy. Honestly, like, wow, what is going on in your head?
I didn't tell Kelly that I don't love him anymore. I said I'm not in love with you. I'm always going to love him. I have love for him. There's parts of him that I love a lot.
All right, boom. So Molly's out here saying that at the end of the day, I may not be in love with him, but I still do love him. And the parts of him that she did fall in love have now disappeared. And that's why she's in the position where she can't necessarily say that she's in love with him, because the person that she fell in love with no longer exists at this moment in time. Now, that is fair enough. Now, of course, how do you resolve these issues, this situation? You have a conversation. And it is very annoying that at every turn, Kelly is not willing to have a conversation. Look at it this way. If you love someone and you really want to be with them, you would not care. You wouldn't care less about how you may potentially incriminate yourself. Because at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. If there's love still there to be repaired, 100%, the moment that you declare you love someone and they declare their love to you, and you both go through the conversations that you don't want to go through, but you have to go through to overcome whatever the obstacle is, eventually in the end, whatever else is going on, like court cases or whatnot, that person will end up supporting you because at least they know they have you back. Now, I'm not saying that will be the case necessarily, but I'm just saying that I'm sick and tired of him not saying anything for various different freaking reasons. But in this scene right here, right now, you cannot tell me him clarifying that yes, he's still in love with her will incriminate him in any kind of way. It doesn't make any sense to me. So again, it goes back to what I've been saying this whole freaking season. Why are you here? Somebody please let me know, why is Kelly here? I mean, you can't tell me it's for the money because he cries at every second. Do you know what I mean? It's like watching Robin from flipping Sister Wives. God damn.
Are you still in love with her?
I love her.
Yeah.
But I can't force a person.
Yeah.
So,
Are you still in love with her? He responds, I love her. So he doesn't even confirm that he's still in love with her. But then he goes on to talk about, I can't force a person. I'm confused. I thought the whole idea of therapy is to talk things out and then to be able to figure out whether or not you believe that you should still be together or not. I didn't realize therapy was all about trying to force each other to be in love together. Honestly speaking, I don't know what she's done to him, but regardless of what she's done to him, this guy has his own personal issues that he has to get over. I genuinely believe that these things that he goes through on his own are things that are probably going to affect him in any relationship that he goes through. Because at the end of the day, everybody knows this. One of the very key things in a relationship to make things work is communication. If you're unable to communicate in a relationship, then you don't have a relationship. It's that is that. There's no other way around it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know how he but look at it this way. Kelly already hinted at one point, or even voiced at one point, that he never wants to open up. He never wants to talk about anything, right? And this was away from their relationship. And then now we're talking about the relationship. And again, same thing. He doesn't want to talk about anything. He has a big issue with opening up, a big issue with voicing himself. And he needs to work on that, like, for his own benefit. Forget the relationship for this moment in time. He needs to work on it in general. The more we don't open up and the more we keep things to ourselves, the more we just continue damaging ourselves, to be honest, in the long run. Just think about that. I really hope that Kelly can one day find something that's going to help him be more open with his feelings and what he's going through. Because the way he's behaving...
Does that mean one of us hurt each other anymore? Because I don't want to do it. This ain't no way to feel. It's a no. I'm done.
We will never ever know what Molly has ever done wrong to Kelly. And we will never ever know how Kelly's really feeling. And it's so sad because despite our feelings towards Molly and whatnot, it would have been nice to see these two be in a situation where they can just open up and really talk about what has gone down. But at least that would have helped us understand why Molly's relationship go down so much. Because at the end of the day, people who have watched Molly's season with Lewis would know how that went down. And then people would have seen the season, of course, with her and Kelly and whatnot. People would know how that went down, right? But the matter of fact is, if we are not getting a voice, we are not given reasons to why these relationships are going downhill, then we can only continue judging Molly for someone that we assume she is, which it is what it is because that's what we do, right? But at the same time, though, this was definitely a good opportunity for Kelly to really confront Molly for all the things that he feels that she's done wrong by him, or to at least open up and say to her, listen, I'm in love with you and I want to be with you and all these kind of things, but I don't appreciate this and that. But we didn't get none of that. All we got was Molly opening up but Molly asking questions that are crucial at every step of the way, open up with little things here and there, voicing how she was feeling with this and that, and every step of the way, all we got from Kelly was, I'm gonna walk away and cry like a little baby. How can any one of us sit here and defend someone like that? How can we say anything? There's nothing that we can say in that situation that can help us support Kelly in these hard times that he allegedly is going through. Like, honestly, I really and truly believe that whatever issues he's going through, it's not necessarily because of Molly. It's not even necessarily because of her daughter per se. It's because of something else that has happened in his life that puts him in this position. Because we got to think to ourselves at the same time. We know why Molly's in her position, right? She's exposed her attitude. But why the hell is Kelly single at the age of 43 and not got someone? Do you see what I'm saying? There's always going to be a reason for that too. I'm not trying to say that, I'm not trying to call him out for that, but I'm just trying to say that if we are all single at certain points in our lives, there's a reason behind it. And some of us are ready to confront the reason, and some of us are ready to keep hiding behind the reason. And Kelly, well, that's what he keeps doing. But either way, though, it's a shame that we couldn't get a different perspective of their relationship, or at least a different perspective of Molly, or should I say even like an exposing side of Molly. All we got was a man who kept saying that she's a liar, and kept running away. Useless. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for your time, and let me know what you're thinking. Peace.